Welcome back to another episode of Wife Swap. This week we have the Coste family and the Iveys family. But per usual, before we get into the Wife Swap, we gotta do a little chatty just for 30-40 seconds. So let's get right into it. If you new here, hello, I'm Project P. If you old here, hey, I am still Project P. I want to throw a challenge out there for y'all. If this video could get 300 likes, I will drop part 2 by the end of this week. That's 2 videos a week for me. That's a lot. That's a lot. But I will do it if the love is here. Now, let's get into the video. Let's get to what you're here for. I hope y'all enjoy. And what are we dealing with this week?
This week, the death-defying Iveys of Georgia. Mom Tanya stands inside the globe of steel while her daredevil sons ride motorbikes around her as part of a traveling stunt show.
If you would have told me everything he just said right now was a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo, I would believe it. He just said death-defying dirt bike, steel ball cage. It's a whole lot of action-packed words. Are we watching Wife Swap? Or are we watching a Michael Bay flick? I don't know. I like where this is going.
Devoted Mom Tanya fully supports her family's gas-guzzling, thrill-seeking life, though it means they live in hotels 11 months of the year.
Did y'all just hear that? 11 months out the year, they're living in hotels. At that point, why even have a home? Why have an apartment, a home? You might as well get a trailer and just drive yourself around. Why are you still paying for hoteling?
And the Costes of Arizona. Serenity and tranquility are all important for painter Pam, whose life revolves around her art, which she puts before everything. While Pam has a separate art studio, her 3 kids have to all sleep in one room.
Why he had to add that in? He really guilt tripping this lady for having an office. But if you got 3 kids sleeping in one room and you can afford to change that, you're a bad person. 3 kids in one room is crazy. So you can paint in peace, you're wild. Go paint outside.
The Costes passionately believe in conservation and don't even use the dishwasher they own.
Why did he have to add that at the end? We didn't need to know she didn't use her dishwasher. Hey, but to each his own. At least they cleaning up. If she hand washing the dishes, using the dishwasher, I don't care. Just clean up. But now that we done met our 2 families, let's really get an in-depth visual of what's going on behind them walls.
For Tanya Iveys and her whole family, the motto is face your fears.
We're gonna stick Mom inside the cage tonight and let both these boys fly around her.
It's thrilling.
Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen, to see this or what?
It's dangerous.
Stop it. Stop it. Is this how we starting off the episode? I said something about a Michael Bay film, but this is Tom Cruise. Why are you in that ball and gonna let your son do that?
It's the globe of steel.
No fucking way. Do you see how small that cage is? One argument with my mom, I can accidentally slip, drag the bike, break her leg. I'm not saying I would. I'm a good guy. But just saying, there's so much that could go wrong. You got to be paying them a lot. As the mother, I have to be receiving buco bucks. Not my kid money. Y'all got to pay me because I'm risking my life for this.
It's definitely an adrenaline rush for me to step inside of the ball of steel with my 2 boys.
Nah, that was cool as though. If the mom enjoy it, the son enjoy it, the crowd enjoy it, nobody's getting hurt. Sounds like a good time. I'm all for it. That's family bonding in the craziest, most quirkiest way. But hey, I respect it.
Coming to a town near you, it's the Iveys family and their high-octane, adrenaline-filled motorcycle stunt show.
Our time is spent living, breathing motorcycles.
I don't even know how to ride a bike. As a grown 23-year-old man, these children are out here doing astronomical. I would be wrong if I came on here like, oh, that's not safe. Your kids could get hurt. Those are professionals. Those little boys probably been doing this out the womb. They came out the womb with a dirt bike, a helmet, and doing backflips. Doctor said that's going to be a start. I can't hate. I respect it. I actually admire them kids. Good job.
It's so unbelievable to watch Kyle and Cody do what they do. It just makes me so proud. I mean, it brings tears to my eyes. I rode in the ball of steel for about 22 years. So I'm so happy that they're just chasing my dream now.
That is so cool. As a dad, your kids are doing you can't even fathom. All good, correct. This is a good point to where a parent really instilled do whatever the you want into their kids, and their kids went out there and knocked it out the park. I'm liking where this episode is going. There's no nasty people. There's no almost abusive fathers. There's no sad kids, bad kids. I like where this one going.
We're home.
Traveling the world with their stunt shows means the Ives spend most of the year living in motels and hotels.
It's about the same ritual. In, out, grab, throw, in, out, grab, throw.
Most people would see that as a bad thing, but if your kids are traveling the globe doing what they love, I mean, hey, forget what I was saying in the intro. Live your life and explore. You don't need a home when your kids are out here doing cool ass shit like this. If you gonna get a home, you better save all your money and get a home in Dubai, get a home in New York, get multiple homes so you can flip all over the globe. I see nothing wrong with this.
A stunt show on the road means astronomical gas bills.
We'll spend $1,000 on gas. Well, let's light them both up. That's per week, easy. We're not a tree hugger's best friend, put it that way.
Hey, bro just flexed so hard. He said we'll spend $1,000 on gas a week. That's easy. Easy. No, bro. I can barely spend $25 on gas a week. What are you talking about? That's easy. Maybe I should learn how to ride a bike. Maybe I need to start flipping, because what I'm doing right now, obviously I'm failing. I'm not doing right. But after all this life searching, let's see what the other family up to. He talking about tree huggers. I'm guessing the other family is bound to be tree huggers. Let's see what we dealing with.
The tranquility and peace of Arizona is the perfect creative setting for painter Pam Coste, who puts her art before everything.
Okay, so obviously she don't mind painting outside. Why do you need a whole office space? Why are 3 kids sleeping in one room when you have the space? I can't let that go. We gonna keep harking back on this. Let's see if she explained herself.
The decision to pursue art was wonderful. I'm meant to do art. I'm compelled to do art. I need to do art. It was a little less wonderful for the children because they had to learn to not interrupt me.
I don't know if I'm gonna like this lady. You telling me your painting is more important than your kids? I don't agree with that. I can't agree with that. Unless you Leonardo da Vinci out here painting murals that's changing the lives of thousands and thousands of millions of people, you shouldn't be putting your kid aside. You probably now painting for websites like Pinterest and Etsy, and you telling your kid you can't take them to go get something. You telling your kid you can't take them to school. You can't come to their games because you making Pinterest art. Get out of here.
In order to make space for Pam's art studio, the Coste's 3 children have had to make sacrifices for Pam's art.
The kids share a bedroom. It's a fairly small room.
We each have our own loft bed. I'm surprised we fit them in here.
You don't say. Did you just see that kid have to pull some Splinter Cell slide down the wall like Lord Kraft from Tomb Raider? That's not okay. If he was asleep and he just tumbled over, he could slip, break his neck, and body just be dangling in that little crack. That's how small it is. What are we doing? That is unsafe. All because you want to sit and paint for free $99. Crazy. I don't like this lady.
Pam and music director husband David homeschool the kids in order to focus on subjects they feel are most important.
We're trying to create an atmosphere that fosters creativity.
It's about time for instruments. You ready?
Here we go with this bull. I want to homeschool my kids so they da-da-da-da-da. Listen, as good as it sounds on paper, you did not go get a degree to teach a child. You don't even know all the ins and outs of algebra, geometry, physics. Only a professional will. And I'm not saying don't homeschool your kids da-da-da-da-da because you're uneducated. I'm just saying I want educated parents to educate children. If you in the woods eating raw meat, send your child to public school.
I think I'm the expert didgeridoo player in this house.
The expert didgeridoo player? Congratulations. He's teaching those kids how to all didgeridoo their little hearts out. Congratulations, you're such a good dad.
What's going on with Queen Victoria these days?
History is full of very entertaining stories. So as a bedtime story, I like to read stories of history to the kids.
No way. If you don't read me a regular tale Bro is sitting here telling me about World War II, Hiroshima, and I'm trying to go to sleep. I'm gonna have a nightmare. I'm gonna wake up screaming at the top of my lungs because I was just in the trenches of Vietnam. Why is this what you're doing? It doesn't make you any more sophisticated. It just make you annoying. But now that we done met both families, y'all know what comes next. The families gotta do a little walkthrough of the house or hotel, I guess. And then they read the rules and meet the family. Let's get right into it, hey.
This isn't a home, is it? It seems like a business. You're telling me they live here.
I'm home. The house, when I look at it, is just kind of boring. It just doesn't scream out at me.
Okay, let's put a stop to it right here. You go from hotel to hotel. Do not come over here and talk crap about this lady house. She worked hard. Somebody worked hard for it. She either painted, he sold music beats or whatever. They worked hard for that house. Do not on it, Miss Hotel Liver.
That's your key? You're gonna go to room 120.
Right, okay. I can't believe there is a family who lives in room 120. This is really weird.
You know what? That's a valid response. Because if I pulled up the wife swap, I'll leave my house and y'all ship me over to a hotel. My first question is going to be, okay, when does the show start? When do I see the house? You know? Like, I'm not going to expect or even be happy with living in a hotel. I could have did this on my free time.
Okay, so it's kind of cold. Just not real homey-like.
Not real homey-like? What are you talking? You live in hotels. And I'm not trying to dog people that live in hotels, but just the contradiction of these statements is crazy to me. Lady, look in the mirror.
For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family. Each wife has written a manual as a guide to the running of their homes.
Welcome to our motel room. Our family motto is face your fear, and my boys do that every day.
That is just an amazing motto, especially to instill in your kids. Like, hey, you can go do whatever, have fun, conquer your fears. I respect it. W Mom.
Art is my passion, so my time alone with it is very precious. What is more important out of life than your children?
This lady is just a good mother. Do you hear what she's saying? She is spitting right now. This lady is preaching. She's saying what need to be said. Can I say any more?
My boys' success and happiness is the most important thing to us. We've had our chance and now it's all about them. Does she have a life?
If the first thing you say when somebody say they like to focus a lot of their time and energy on their kids is, do you have a life? You are a bad parent and you need your children taken away from you. The fact that you had 3 and you still think the world revolves around you solely and not the 3 people, creatures, children, childs, babies you brought into this world, you don't need to have children. You should have stopped at the first one. You should have stopped after the second one. And you should have damn so stopped at the third.
Sometimes I'll get inside the globe and stand in the middle while Cody and Kyle ride their dirt bikes around me. So she is an object.
How did you even get that from that? Lady said, I just be having fun with my kids and you gonna call her an object. You are so rude. You are so self-centered.
Housekeeping. I'm supposed to get the door? I feel cheated.
You know what? That's valid. If I'm doing my little interview, same with the lady that had the electric company come through mid-episode. I get why you feel cheated. Like, hey, bro, I can't even do my due diligence in peace. What if I was taking a poop, huh? But now that the family's done read the rules, let's see as they meet their new family for the next 2 to 3 business weeks.
So what do you do?
My boys ride motorcycles inside of a round steel cage. I stand inside of the cage while the boys ride motorcycles around me.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
I think that's just crazy because little kids shouldn't be riding motorcycles at all.
What would you say if you brought this lady into your house? I would think she's a psycho. You telling me I'm sleeping next to a person that stand in a steel cage willingly as people drive motor? No. That's Evil Knievel. I would not lay next to Evil Knievel.
You ride, are they dirt bikes?
Yeah, that's what we do. Actually, we're going to ask you to grab your stuff and go with. They're like waiting for us to get there.
Oh, fun. Okay.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
We can go.
They are pushing this lady straight into the deep end. I like it though. Put her ass in the cage. Let's see what she do. Play with her hair as you do the little spinny things. Let's go. I'm all game. I like this side of the family. They got a whole bunch of action going on. Let's do it. I'm with it.
After a drive to the exhibition hall, Pam must support the boys as she gets to see their stunt show for the very first time.
I'm really anxious about it, and I'm interested to see it, but I know that it will be very difficult to watch.
I know that has to be crazy. You just sat there with these folks, shook their hand. Now you finna see them put their life on the line like it's nothing. You avidly watch these people like, come on, man, let's go do it, man. And you have no control over that. They've been doing this for years, and now you just got put into the deep end. I would be anxious. My anxiety would be through the roof right now. Before I get into this whole spiel, I want to let y'all know I watch these episodes live. I watch them as I give them to y'all type beat. So I'm just guessing, knowing wife swaps past, this lady is finna sit here and act like she does not enjoy this. I get being concerned, but like I previously said, they came out the womb with a dirt bike doing backflips, Evel Knievel family. That being said, you know they know what they doing. They getting paid for this. It's a reason you in that hotel. You dealing with professionals. If you don't sit back, relax, and at least enjoy the madness for the first day, we can think about all the other shit after. Let's just enjoy ourselves.
My kids riding around me, I would be bored to tears and scared. I want to tell Sean, you're putting your boys' lives in danger, and you're laughing about it and enjoying it.
Bored to tears? Are you insane? Are you not paying attention to what you're watching? They finna do this steel cage shit. Then they gonna go off a ramp, do a backflip, no hands on the wheels, go back, grab it, spin it around, and do it 3 more times. You're telling me that's boring? I can't even fathom what I just said. It looks cool, sound cool. How can watching it not be cool?
Ever get bored doing this?
Yes, because like there's only so much you can do in the globe.
When you came out of the globe, your faces were like, nah. But your dad's face on the first show was all excited enough.
Yeah, that's the announcer's part.
Wait, so this is a whole nother narrative. They don't enjoy it, or is it just the globe they don't enjoy? We gotta get this figured out, because if they don't enjoy this shit and they parents are just forcing them to do little cool willies in front of thousands of people, those are circus animals. That's when this whole narrative takes a complete 360.
This is the little clubhouse.
Once they're done with practice, Tanya gets to see what the kids do for fun and excitement.
So tell me what you're doing here.
Crystal rock smashing.
Oh, okay, so you take those crystal rocks and you smash them?
Yeah, with these golf clubs.
The parents had to play this back and realize how insane this sounds. Your kids don't have toys. They have golf clubs and crystal rocks. They just go out there and smash. How is that creative? I feel like that's a direct contradiction to everything they've been saying. You want them to be creative and express themselves, so you give them a rock and a golf club? That's such a Neanderthal way to have fun. Me, big, strong human, me smash rock. What?
Today, Ella showed me a little bit about what she does for fun. We take the rock.
Go, gal. Yeah. Woo. Nice.
Do you think that the kids have fun hitting these rocks?
Yeah, it's great. It's wonderful. Look at this.
He really sitting here endorsing this? And I don't want to be mean to this guy because he doesn't seem like a bad guy. He at least tries. But as every man is, he is flawed. This whole family dynamic is flawed though. Where does it start? Is it because the mother and her antics with the art? Is it because the funky, fresh music producer father? I don't know. I feel bad, man.
I can tell that this family makes fun into anything that they do. And so
That's horrible, isn't it?
No.
Oh,
I'm kind of wondering though.
Being resourceful and
I'm
fun.
kind of wondering what the kids' idea of fun is though.
When you put it like that, that's not bad. Like, your children have fun no matter what they do. Ideally, that's what you would want. You want your kid to have fun doing schoolwork, doing chores, doing the hard shit in life. You want them to be able to see the bright side of things. I don't know where she going with this speech. I hope she pull it where it need to be, because she's so close, but so far away.
Probably because there's not a whole lot of other things to do.
There's a ton of stuff to do. If you look around, you'll see a lot of stuff.
He had to be being sarcastic. I mean, because how can anybody possibly think that smashing rocks with a golf club is fun?
She not cap, but maybe we not seeing the full grand scheme of things. They room looked very interesting. It had a whole bunch of colors. Maybe they got toys. They just choose to go out there and smash rocks. But on that note, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification to get notified anytime I upload a new video. because this next wife swap video is coming out in 2 parts. Wow, I really fumbled that. These wife swap episodes come out in 2 parts. You don't want to miss the second one. And if you want the second one even faster, what number did I say in the beginning? Let's get this video to 300 likes on the first day, and I'll have the next video out to you by the end of this week. A double upload week. It's all up to you. And on that note, have a good one. Drink your water. Get enough sleep. You got some bags under your eyes, go take a nap. And on that one, I'll see you later.
That's just plain easy. Got a hot man. Easy, just plain easy. That's just plain easy. Got a hot man. Ooh, just plain easy.